In a time of towering castles, brutal crusades and turbulent politics, one man stood apart, but with silence, prayer and unshakable faith. His name was Bernard of Clairvaux, monk, abbot, mystic, preacher and later doctor of the church. Born into French nobility in the year 1090, Bernard seemed destined for wealth and power, but from a young age, his heart burned for something greater, not the glory of man, but the love of God. And at just 22 years old, he walked from a privileged life and entered the austere Cistercian monastery of Cîteaux. And he didn't go alone. Bernard's deep spiritual conviction was so powerful he inspired over 30 men, brothers, cousins, friends to follow him into monastic life. Only a few years later, he was sent to lead a new monastery in a remote, wooded valley. The place was wild, harsh and unwelcoming, but Bernard named it Clairvaux, meaning Valley of Light. Under his leadership, Clairvaux blossomed into one of the most influential monastic communities in Europe. Bernard wasn't just forming monks, he was shaping hearts, drawing people back to God in a world spinning away from faith. But Bernard's influence couldn't be contained within monastery walls. His words, spoken and written, spread like wildfire. His sermons, letters and theological works revealed a man deeply in love with Christ and profoundly devoted to the Virgin Mary. His most famous quote echoed his belief in the boundless nature of divine love, that the measure of love is to love without measure. Kings, popes and scholars sought his counsel. He advised monarchs and even intervened in papal disputes. When Pope Eugene III, one of Bernard's own former monks, called for the Second Crusade in the year 1146, he turned to Bernard to rally support. With eloquence and favor, Bernard preached across Europe, inspiring thousands to take up the cross. Yet, even then, his heart remained in Clairvaux, grounded, humble, and prayerful. Bernard was a man of fierce conviction. He battled theological errors and defended the church with clarity and grace. Yet he never lost his tenderness. His writings reveal a soul full of deep emotion, a mystic who experienced God not as an idea, but as an overwhelming love that consumed his being. He died on 20th August in the year 1153 after a life of intense labor, spiritual leadership and unwavering dedication to Christ. But his legacy lived on. His writings influenced generations of mystics and theologians, and in the year 1830, the church declared him a doctor of the church, one of the few to receive this honor for his theological depth and spiritual insight. Today, St. Bernard of Clairvaux stands as a timeless witness to the power of faith, humility, and love. He was a man who left everything to find God, and in doing so, helped the world find Him too. St. Bernard of Clairvaux, pray for us.